said that it will be closely watching China to ensure that it implements the new set of UN sanctions on North Korea. The top US diplomat for Asia, Susan Thornton, has said that China has in the past complied with the North Korean sanctions initially, but lets them slip over a period of time. The remark comes after UN Security Council unanimously adopted a US drafted resolution that will significantly strengthen sanctions on North Korea. The resolution also bans all forms of exports of coal, iron ore, lead and lead ore, as well as fish and seafood by the cash-starved state. These tougher sanctions would strip North Korea of a third of its export earnings, which are estimated roughly to be at about $3 billion per annum. The resolution also prohibits countries from increasing the current number of North Korean laborers working abroad. Now, the sanctions also put a ban on any new joint ventures with North Korean companies and of infusing any fresh investment in the current joint ventures which are already in place. Now, the resolution was circulated to the 15 Security Council members on Friday, and the sweeping measures were the first of that scope to be imposed on North Korea since US President Donald Trump took office. What is also new is China's willingness to punish its ally in Pyongyang. If fully implemented by China and Russia, who are North Korea's main economic partners, the measures would of course tighten the vice all around Pyongyang as it seeks to develop its military programs. The US Ambassador Nikki Haley told the Council that the stiffer measures will bring the penalty imposed on North Korea to a whole new level and also will put leader Kim Jong-un on notice.
Today, the full Security Council has come together to put the North Korean dictator on notice. And this time, the Council has matched its words and actions. The resolution we've passed is a strong, united step toward holding North Korea accountable for its behavior. Today, the Security Council increased the penalty of North Korea's ballistic missile activity to a whole new level.
Now, having adopted the resolution to impose new sanctions on North Korea, members of the Security Council agreed to put a check on North Korea's growing missile programs. However, the sanctions will not be enough. Take a look.
Today, Mr. President, we have banned North Korean exports of coal, iron ore, lead and seafood. These are the lifeline exports that sustain Kim Jong-un's deadly aspirations.
Today, there is no other solution than firmness to prompt the regime on the path to reason and on that basis to pave the way for a political and diplomatic solution to this crisis.
Such reckless acts of defiance to the repeated calls of the international community should be met with stronger measures so that the DPRK bears the consequences of its flagrant violations of international norms and obligations.
There is an urgent need to avoid escalation and to take steps to prepare for a peaceful, diplomatic and comprehensive solution to the situation on the Korean Peninsula and for the wider region.
China has taken note that the United States has recently indicated once again that it is not seeking a regime change nor a regime collapse in the DPRK. And it is in no hurry to push for reunification of the peninsula and that its troops will not push through the 38th parallel. It is our hope that the U.S. side will translate these four no's into concrete policies towards the DPRK.
It is not possible to settle the Korean issue through sanctions and pressure being brought to bear on Pyongyang alone. The resolution must be a part of a political strategy which is yet to be crafted and reached agreement on, and the DPRK must be engaged in this.
North Korea's development of weapons of mass destruction in contravention of UN Security Council resolutions is a direct threat to us all. Territorial disputes in the South China Sea are destabilising and are increasing tensions between nations. The threat of terrorism and violent extremism transcends national boundaries, directly threatening regional security, as we're seeing in Marawi. In this challenging strategic environment, the role that a strong and united ASEAN must play in support of the rules-based order, dialogue and respect for international law is greater than ever.